Hey, Mary.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, what's going on?
Well, you know, just thought I'd take a little walk this morning.
Just to record May's casual?
That's what happens.
Yeah, it's your average day.
Ooh, sun was in my eyes, almost walked in.
So we're gonna ask you a bunch of questions, is that all right?
Hey, that sounds great.
All right, cool. So what do you love about the fall?
You know, I love all the food, I love the weather, I love the plaid. There's nothing that I don't like about fall.
Would you say fall is your favorite season?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've said it for years. This is really, if you're a comfort food fan, where everything just falls into place.
Are you a pumpkin spice latte fan?
Oh yeah! Head to toe, pumpkin spice, my life.
What is one of your favorite fall dishes?
I love making my mom's recipe for chicken divan. It's a classic dish, but her spin has a little curry in it. It's so good.
What is something you're obsessed with right now?
I can't stop eating those, you know, little candy bars that have the nougaty chocolate peanut in a fun size. Had about 2 pounds of them in 2 weeks.
There you go.
Oh,
So
yeah.
say you're invited to a dinner party. What are you gonna bring?
I'm gonna probably bring Mr. D for sure, and I'm also gonna bring some wine. Come on.
What is a pet peeve you have?
I'm not a big fan of the pen clicking. You know what I'm talking about? That click it, click it, click it, click it, click it. Stop it.
When you do
Yeah.
it that way, for sure. Hey, have you seen anybody else in here, or do you think it's just us?
No, I think it's just us. We're probably good.
All right, Mary, I'm trusting you to get us out of here.
Yeah,
So
don't you worry.
what is a food that you've tried that you will never try again?
Ooh, cilantro. So it's got a weird texture for me, and it's got a gummy thing going on. Not interested in doing that again.
Do you have a motto you like to live by?
Yes. Anything worth doing is worth overdoing.
What is something you wish people would do more of?
Be kind. Be kind to strangers, be kind to each other, be kind more and all the time.
Hey, I feel like we've been around here before.
Nah, I think we're still good.
So if you were stranded on an island with a fellow QVC host, who would you choose?
Elise Ivy, because I'm gonna be able to build us a fire, I'm gonna be able to get us some food, but she's gonna help me keep my face beat.
Like it is right now?
Yeah, gotta bring the beat to the corn maze.
What does a typical Sunday look like for you?
I'm in the studio. I work every Sunday over at QVC, so I'm usually working.
What is a favorite dish you like to make?
I love making that chicken divan, but I also love any kind of casserole. You put it in a 9x13, maybe even add some tots to the top, and I'm in.
What tips would you have for someone who's trying to go gluten-free?
I would say make sure that you keep all your ingredients fresh and keep some xanthan gum in your pantry, because that's gonna make your baking, no matter what flour you're using, always taste like the stuff you grew up with.
What is something you do that embarrasses your son?
When I laugh, because I'm real loud and I'm a cackler.
What is your son's favorite dish you make him?
Oh, that chicken divan. I'm super proud. Our favorite food is actually the same thing. So wait a minute, is that my wallet? No, it's not, sorry. Our favorite food is actually the same thing, so he loves a little curry in his chicken divan too.
What is your favorite piece of advice you have ever gotten?
Never let your alligator mouth overdo your bumblebee butt.
Is that search and rescue up there?
Mary, you sure you're gonna be able to get us out of here?
Yeah, I definitely think so. I mean, this is what I do, you know?
You're pretty calm and cool about all this.
Oh, absolutely. This is a regular day for me.
All right, no problem. So if you had one vendor on speed dial, who would it be?
I'd say I'd like a dual speed dial situation. I'd like to have Tara Tescher. I'd like to have Mark Charles Massili. Tara Tescher is the founder and CEO of Temptations. I always ask her cooking questions, always ask her recipe questions. Her stoneware is amazing. I own so much of it. And so, yeah, I always like to pepper her with questions because, you know, she's got all that free time. And then Mark Charles Massili, because he brings great gadgets to the queue. I love all of his ideas. And whenever I think of something, I like to text him or call him and let him know what that is. So yeah, I'd like to have both of them on speed dial.
All right, so what's a cooking tip you've learned at the queue?
Oh, not to be afraid of cast iron. Cast iron is heavy, and I think that makes people kind of like want to run from it, but it sears so beautifully, it cooks up so evenly, and it cleans up a lot easier than people think. And so yeah, QVC taught me to really be in love with cast iron again.
So you've traveled all over the world in your life.
Yeah.
Where are some of your favorite places you've lived?
So I grew up in Germany, south of France. I love because the colors are amazing, but my dad really taught me to take a moment pause in the history of the day that's happening around you. Like, just be observant. So I don't think it's so much a place as it is, it's really taking stock of what's going on in your everyday, you know?
So do you think you would ever move back to any of those places?
Oh, absolutely. I love Germany. I love Paris. I love London. I would move anywhere. That's no problem.
What is the hardest category for you to present on air?
It's not so much harder as it is. I haven't seen some of those categories in a while, but I would love to. So I just haven't done a few in a little bit.
What is your favorite category to present on air?
Kitchen!
Do you have a can't live without QVC item you've discovered?
Yeah, I do. I love the Vitamix.
When it comes to kitchen tools, what is one you can never live without?
Oh, that's a great question because look what I brought. I always have a Spurtle. This is the Spurtle spatula. I use it for, it's slotted so you can use it for flipping burgers. Maybe we'll grill some burgers, you never know. Good idea to bring it with you. But I love the silicone Spurtles. You can get a whole bunch of different assortments. You can get a whole bunch of different ones. They're really cool. But yeah, always keep a Spurtle with me.
Yeah, that's a good tip to have.
Great tip, great tip.
What is the best cooking tip you've learned while living abroad? Speaking of tips.
Don't be afraid of butter. I mean, a lot of folks are trying to make their recipes smarter. I do that a lot. But you don't want to skip the butter. Butter's where the flavor is, butter where the good fats are. Butter is where the good fats are. I just think, don't skip the butter.
So you're not shy when it comes to cooking with butter?
Not shy.
So speaking of things that need butter, who has a better chocolate chip cookie recipe, you or David?
That'd be me. I do for sure. Wait, again, it's like you read minds. I brought some. You want one?
You know what? Yeah, I wouldn't mind one actually.
Yeah,
I'm honestly getting a little nervous. I don't know where we are.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know. Are you not nervous?
No, I'm not nervous.
So if you weren't a QVC host, what do you think your job would be?
I was a flight attendant for a little while, but I'm pretty sure I'd be a doctor.
What is one of your favorite on-air memories?
Working with Trisha Yearwood was a highlight, but the day that we got to work with the Muppets, best work day ever.
So I'm on my last question, but are we lost?
No, I know exactly where we are. I know exactly what to do.
All right, well, I think we're gonna head out of here.
Okay, all right, well, this was fun.
You know what, this was fun. Good luck, Mare.
Oh, it was good to see you.
You too.
I'm gonna make some stuff out
Park.
Oh, thank you. I like making some food outside. I'm gonna make some friends too.
Here, cougar, cougar, cougar.